So I'm gonna be explaining my story of how I got to rapping, how I did rap, and then at the end of it, I'm gonna put like a time zone throughout these videos, how to advertise your rap, because I'm still experimenting with YouTube, so that's why I'm telling y'all the story, so and everything. And I think you might laugh and have fun with the story. If you get bored, try to look around the room. I know I ain't got no poster. That's the best I got. That poster is the one on top is a Kingdom Hearts one, and this one is a Resident Evil 6. Cause I moved, like I said, and I ain't got that much. So yeah, just look around the room, whatever you get bored. But yeah, I'm gonna be explaining my story, how I got the rapping, and then after that, I'm gonna tell you how to get that. So I'm gonna put the time zone throughout these videos and everything. So I just want to explain to y'all how I got to the rap game. So rather than, everybody just think they can rap nowadays without going. My story is pretty chaotic. This is gonna be a long video, man. So strap in, all right? Strap in. I came to rapping was it was my homie used to rap, and they was rapping. They rapped before. They used to call themselves like THC, stuff like that. And so, they had their own group. They had their own. My homie had a laptop, and they used to rap all the time. Me, I was just a gamer guy. They'll try to get me a rap. I was like, nah, bro, I don't want to rap. I'm just here to use your Xbox, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was back in the day, like 2011 days. I'm like, look, bro, you got a 360. I don't. I'm only here to play the 360. So they were rapping and everything, and then one day I ended up chilling with my homie. This dude, cause we live in H-Town. So we had lean in a cup. You don't know what lean is, then you don't know what lean is. I ain't gonna explain it to you. But I remember walking in. They was rapping in the garage. I was just there chilling. I ain't had to do. I was just bored. And my homie, he what did he do? My homie was I think he was a little bit drugged out. He might have been drugged out. And the guy that was rapping, he was actually laying on the garage. He was so drugged out to the point he was just like, he was out of there. And they had this big microphone. I was a little messed up too. So I was like, man, forget it. I'm just gonna rap on it. I'm just gonna rap on it and see what I can do. And then from there, I made a song, and my hooks was just fire. Like my hook, my ad libs and everything, it was just fire, straight complete fire. And then from there, I had I think what happened after that. That's kind of how I got to rapping, cause my homie rap. Dude was laid out on the ground. I know it's a funny story. But everything works for a reason, I guess. I'm gonna sum up everything the best way I can. The whole point of why I rap and why I'm making this video is because I used to rap a lot back in the day. My homie told me he used to put it on YouTube. Look at me now. Now I'm about to put my rap on YouTube. But what I'm saying is, it's a lot of people that don't have a laptop. It's people charging people to rap when you can just do it yourself. See, I got a laptop, I can do it for free. I can sit there and charge you if I wanted to. I could just sit there and be like, I could charge you 10 a track, and then I could just sit there and give my homie a free one. That's what I kind of learned about. So just pay attention to the story, and I'll put everything together. But it's a lot of people out there that don't know how to really work the game. Don't get me wrong, there's some people in the game, but they can be better. That's what I'm trying to make this video. Is like, some people, they're doing good, they're being successful, they can be more successful. Because just being successful in your neighborhood, it ain't gonna really, that's not the success you want. That's like me having a YouTube and just getting paid small dollars, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make something very successful, then you can just blow up. Like, what's the dude that made a song with the Lil Wayne? What was that dude? What was his name? He made Corey. It was something Corey, I think. He made that one hit song. He made that Future song with him, and then that was it. Nobody ever heard him again. But the thing is, if you blow up, you make one good song, you're in there. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of, like, other one-hit wonders. Y'all know how it goes, and just make one-hit wonders. We'll use The Weeknd for example. He made one Future song with Drake and blew up after that. But he wouldn't got no recognition if he made that song with Drake. That's guaranteed. He probably would have blew up later, but that's the whole point. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to sum it up as that's what I'm trying to sum it up. If you don't watch the whole video, my whole point is get a laptop, put your music on YouTube, and don't make music with other people. Make music with other people, but make sure you know how to get it done. Make sure you know how to upload it. Make sure you know how to do everything. I might teach you. I might not. Just go watch another video on that because it might be a little better than that. But without further ado, let's get back to my story, and then we'll. I need to explain. I need to put that in the beginning. I'm gonna put that in the beginning. 7 foot. It was that song. I still don't remember his name. I'm gonna probably post it later when I rewatch and edit the video. It was the 6 foot, 7 foot song. The Little Wayne guy who got the feature. What? All right, King. I ended up making 3 different songs, and I wonder if the mic is too close. Hold up. Sorry about that. I ended up making. My confidence was grew. I ended up making 3 different songs with my homie Fabo, best friend at the time. A shout out to Fabo if he's watching this, probably not. And my confidence was good. I just made 3 different songs, and you know, and I was confidence was high. This grew, and I ended up finding beats on YouTube. I remember I go home and I would just try to find the best beat I can rap on, and I was just I was writing down rhymes as I was listening to the beats. Just drinking and stuff, and just like, okay, I'm imagining me rapping on this beat, imagine me rapping on this one, and I'm just writing down. I'm writing down like a lot of stuff, just a lot of like a lot of rhymes. I'm just writing down, just going crazy, bro. I made like a whole thing of mixtape in my head. That's how much my confidence just grew. It's just growing like crazy, man. Cause it was so cool. Cause I was on my own. And I was like, okay, now I understand how to rap, and I can do this and that. I'm like, bro, oh yeah, it's about to be dope. This is about to be it. Another important part. Let me explain who Elijah is. Who he is. Elijah is my childhood best friend. Still my best friend to this day. He he always had a rap imagination. He always had it in him. He always had me on everything. Like, he was the reason why I played a video game on hard. Pause. He's the reason why I'm kind of just used to everything. Like, just kind of had that kind of thug in me and everything. I'm just like, I ain't. If he ain't scared, then why should I be scared? Kind of, I got most of my swag from him. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, he just your typical best friend. How your best friend is your best friend. But that was my best friend. And he had an edge about him. A lot of people didn't like him. A lot of people didn't like him, but they never really did anything to him. They don't ever come up to his face and say they didn't like him or nothing like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they sometimes they will, sometimes they won't, but like, they wouldn't like punch him or anything like that. So he had his own swagger and everything. But the thing about me is he'll try to influence me to do some stuff, and I'm like, bro, if I don't want to do it, I don't do it. I don't get influenced easily. So, that's what I was saying, that the rapping thing, I just did it because I wanted to do it, not because he did tell me to do it, but I didn't do it the first time he told me to do it. But after that, I just kind of I was like, all right, you know what? Let me give it a try. And so he engineered everything. He knew how to compress everything. He knew all the computer work. You know what I mean? He started the group. He's the originator of the group, and he told them to rap and everything. But that was the thing, is they stopped rapping. My other 2 friends, they stopped rapping. It was just him by himself. So when he heard I wanted to rap, that's like gold. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh yeah, now I got Mike that want to rap, and he did all the hooks. So I'm explaining to you who he is. He's the main reason why I rap. He's the main reason why I do half, like 80% of the things I do. He's a big influence on me. I ain't saying he's the best influence, but he's still influence. I tell him, yo, I'm ready to make my mixtape. I'm ready. He was ready. Good thing he lived down the street from me, because imagine gotta like drive or skate to your friend house. He lives like 30 minutes, 40 minutes away. You like, man, I don't even traffic and all that stuff. Man, I don't want to be in traffic. It's hot. Anyway, but no, he lived down the street, so that was pretty cool and then everything. And then so I go to his house, and then I start rapping, and I started rapping and everything. I was just stuttering my lines a lot. I was just complete utter trash. Like in my mind, he was trying to keep me going, but I was just messing up so bad. I was like, I don't understand. I was like, I made all these rhymes. I made everything. I was like, I don't understand how I'm messing up. I'm just trying to rap it, and I'm just stuttering. I'm just messing up. I'm like, hold on, give me another take. Give me another take. Give me another take. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, hey, run it back, run it back. And his patience was just growing low. He was like, yo, man. He was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Why you know? And then eventually, you know, he just had enough. And he's just like, man, you gotta go, bro. He just like kicked me out of his house and everything. And it was weird, you know. I kind of held a grudge when I was walking back. I was like, man, what the? When I was just walking on. I was like, bro, like whatever, bro. I think I was about to quit. I don't know, but uh, in my mind, I always go back to that day because when he kicked me out, it was like, bro, he was like my rhymes were trash, bro. They were really just trash. They were garbage, man. And you know, when he kicked me out, that kind of hit me in reality. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody thinking that they cold at rapping and they're not really good at rapping. You know what I mean? So when he told me that, ever since, you know, I always think about that day. That's when I start. That's when I started like going like crazy. That's when I started rapping like good after that because I was like, I had to figure out how to really rap and how to make this work and make that work and put this line with this, that line with that. And so I figured out how to rap my way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good thing that I did mess up because if I didn't, and if I, because when I was rapping, when I made those other three past mixtapes, well, three songs, my friend was just being nice to me. He was just letting me record because he didn't really care. You know what I'm saying? But when you say if I went into like a real studio and I rap like that, man, bro, them dudes, they wouldn't even kick me out. They would just blow me up and they'll throw a grenade in there, lock the door. I'm talking about fatality, Mortal Kombat style. But yeah, that's always lingering. But that's always, I'm glad he did that because that after that day, I was like, okay, I'm ready to rock and roll now. Now I know exactly what I did wrong, and I'm thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? That I guess tough love, you know. A little bit more so you can understand. I got notes, and I'm like, okay, I made notes so I can keep the story, so I can keep everything better telling. Y'all know I was a rookie. I was a rookie rapping, and y'all know who like the baby is. And the baby, he always did this. He always rap about the same thing. I take a bitch in, and you know, and you know, for the first, I think like 2 or 3 years, he was popping off. The baby was blowing up, but then people started to get tired of him. They just got tired of the saying this and this and that. And in the rap game, you don't. People do rap the same. Big Sean, Drake, Wiz Khalifa always talking about weed, you know, and but the thing is with them, they're professionals, you know what I mean? So they can make it sound cool and all that. So, you know, whatever. But I'm just gonna use the baby as an example because you know, people really got tired of his rap, you know, it's just the same thing over and over. And so yeah, I kinda had that I had that in me. I had that the baby thing. Like I had that. Oh, I can get away with it. You know, everybody's gonna love my flow. Everybody's gonna like this. Little did you know, you're like, nah, you got to switch it up on me. They ain't gonna last too long, man. So that's why I got the boot. Cause I was a rookie in over my head. I thought I was just cold. And he was like, no, you're not. Like you got potential, but you're not cold. Somehow I made a new song. I made a new song, you know, and I found my groove back. And really, I guess I made a new song, found my groove back, and I was ready to go. You know, I just let's see. So yeah, I made a new song, but I didn't make it with him. I made it with my original friend, the Fable guy. I didn't contact. Well, actually, this is what I supposed to say in the story because I didn't put that in the notes. I made a song and I got my confidence up, and then I end up contacting him again. I end up contacting Elijah again, and then we end up making a song. He seen like the song idea, and then, or maybe it's before. I don't know. I'm getting my stories mixed up because remember that THC? Remember I said in the beginning? At the time being, I was the leader of the group because the group, they just died out. They didn't care. They just gave up. So I was like, hey man, get back up. Let's get back to rapping. It's a mixture, but I found my groove back. That's my whole point. Is I found my groove and I was ready to go. I ended up making a new mixtape, and I made a mixtape saying I don't want to cuss because I don't want to get, they YouTube rules and stuff. So I ended up making a mixtape saying I don't give a F, and that was kind of explaining like I don't care about anything. I just like whatever. It was mainly just me going off of my hooks. Excuse me, sorry that you keep hearing. I know you don't want to hear me burp. That's so nasty. I ended up making a mixtape saying that, and the first 3 songs was just bangers. People just tell me I like this. People just keep telling me I like that. The rest of the mixtape was pretty decent, but I was just surprised that I did a whole mixtape by myself, no features, no nothing, and I did that by myself, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I want to go on to the next one. Yeah, okay, yeah. I made a whole mixtape by myself, and everybody loved it. I did what I had to do with that. I wanted to do something different, and because my confidence was growing again, so I wanted to do something different. So I ended up making. I love video games, right? As you could probably see by the channel, I love Sonic and everything and all that. So what I did was I wanted to make like a video game mixtape, and nobody out there ever really. Some people do it, but some people don't do it, and I wanted to do that because I was like, man, video games are so dope, and nobody really does that. So I end up making a video game mixtape, and sorry, I'm getting my notes here. It wasn't as big as my first. It wasn't as big as my first mixtape, but my confidence was still good, and so then after that, I end up I contacted E again after I made that one, and I was like, yo, let's make a mixtape, and I was just telling him like, I think I told him like if you got a few songs, a few beats that you want to put on there, you can too, but really though, I was ready to take charge. When I made my video game mixtape, that was just mainly for me. Like I didn't care about what nobody else thought. I was like, oh Mike, I don't understand why you made it like this, and I'm like, this mixtape ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? But the one I contacted Elijah, and he knows how to compress everything and edit everything. That mixtape was for like other people. So when I contacted him, I was like, yeah, I want to make a mixture. I wanted to put video games, like a video game beat on there, and yet still let people know I can rhyme. Like I can rhyme lyrically. That's why I hit up Elijah, because I'm gonna tell you in the next skit right here. Hold up. I made my 3rd album with him, and it was just a whole lot of fun because I knew exactly. I knew how to rap. I knew the level he was on, and it was just nothing but complete fun, and so everything. I'll tell you some funny stuff though. We was like in his living room, and I think he had a kid. He had a kid at the time. Yeah, he had a kid at the time. His kid was just like randomly walk out. His kid would just stare at me. I was like, "What's up?" He just like, how babies are. They just. His kid's tall. Like he was like 2 or 3 years old. Dude was like 3 feet already. I'm like, bro, you gonna be a basketball player, bro. Anyway, though, but it was fun because I understood all the stuff I've been through. So to make a mixtape, it's like, so let's see if I explain. It's like Spider-Man and Iron Man coming together. You know what I mean? Them boys can do a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? And it's just. You see in the movies, so I see how Iron Man had to build a suit. You see how Spider-Man had to learn. Spider-Man got better suits. Iron Man got better suits. So when they come in, if you're a villain, Spider-Man coming for you, and you got Iron Man shooting missiles at you. All right, just go on my goddamn flow. I rap with other people because I think features are important, and like I said, my confidence through the roof. And so I I started rapping with some other people I just knew, and that was kind of important too because I was a little bit nervous rapping around other people because I'm so used to rapping with the same people I rap against or rapping with, and so when I rap with the other people, uh, you got to be on your A game. You know what I'm saying? That taught me when I got done rapping over it. I was like, oh man, I was like breathing. I was nervous. I was like, oh my god, man, this and that. But at the same time, I had the power because I had the laptop, which is I'm about to tell you why I had the laptop. The laptop we was rapping on was Elijah's girlfriend at the time, and you know Elijah he had got in trouble. He had went to jail, and I'm up and thinking he gonna be in jail for probably like a month or two, right? So he ended up selling the laptop in at the pawn shop, and so I went and bought it out and everything, and then I could continue rapping at the time, and then me being the idiot that I am, I ended up posting a picture on Facebook, and then his I think his girl found out, and I think he found out because when he got out, he was like, "Hey, is that my laptop?" And he was like, and I was like, I didn't reply to the message. I was like, "Oh shit," because I really wanted to rap, you know what I'm saying? But he was trying to explain it. It was me being evil. I was wrong in the story, you know what I'm saying? And she was all like, she's like, "I'm gonna call the cops," and all this, and it was just a whole bunch of it was just a whole lot of like crazy stuff and all that. And then I didn't want to give it up because I forgot what it was. I was just scared to give it up the laptop because I don't know, I was just nervous. I don't know. I was like, man, I just want to keep rapping, but I'm like, I was like, bro, I bought it, bro, and all that, and yada yada yada. And then so I end up funny, like a little funny side note to it. I ended up giving the laptop back. She ended up lying to me. She was like, "I'll give you $500 for it back." I was like, "All right, cool." Then she was all like, "I'm not gonna give you no money." So like, I had lied to her. I was like, "Look, man, I ain't got no money on me. All right, I ain't got no money. I just called my last lift. I ain't got nothing." And she slid me $100. So like, basically, I made her pay $100 to get her laptop back. I thought that was kind of funny. But this is important because I'm explaining later why in the future why it's important. Best friend he ended up giving his extra laptop, his old laptop, whatever you want to call it, and he ended up giving me the laptop. And at the time being, I was like, man, I don't want your laptop. I don't know, I was just upset. I was just just stupid and young. I was like, I don't want your laptop. And then eventually I just took it. I was just like, all right, so I took it and everything, and I just had my own laptop. So and then I just learned how to. I think I learned how to do everything. I mean, I think me and Elijah were cool though. We always get in an argument. That's what friends do. You get in an argument, you just come back together, and yeah. And I learned how to. I think I learned how to upload and everything, and I think I been knew how to do that, but I'm not gonna sit there and talk about that. But yeah, my best friend, the laptop I have right now, all these videos I've been put on everything. Ever since I started my YouTube is on this same laptop, which is about to break because the laptop is this close to breaking. I'm on like, this is how close the laptop was just breaking because I did take care of it. It's just, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to talk about it. Obviously, I made more mixtapes. I just made some more. I made like 2 more mixtapes, I think. And at the time, people didn't care. People didn't care anymore, and they just they just didn't care. You got the radio, you got Drake, you got Kendrick Lamar, you got A$AP, you got all these high class rappers. You got me sending you a mixtape. You're like, I don't want to hear it. People just listen to the first song. They're like, all right, I'm out. Maybe listen to the second song, and they out. So my confidence is still good. I'm just like whatever, you know. But remember when I said I wanted to do something different though? So I end up doing that again. So I end up making a techno mixtape, and it was technically for me, you know what I'm saying. But I had a lot of fun doing it because I think techno is slept on a lot. You know, a lot of people don't want to admit that they don't like techno, but I'm like, bro, listen, bro. Those people in the clubs, the females and all that, you better get with the times. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I feel like if like Little John and stuff, like yeah, like that type of like techno, whatever you want to call it, that kind of genre, just by him saying yeah, him teaming up with Pitbull, and you know people get crazy drunk in the club and all that, shades on too. Like man, bro, you gotta. I don't see why rappers keep doing the same style. It's just like I don't want to talk too much about it because this is still a story. I'm gonna talk about that later. But yeah, I did a techno rap. You wanna do the side note? I guess side note. I would do it. Rap around cats, because when you rap around cats, they want your attention and they'll get on your laptop. And actually, cat actually messed up my laptop so bad I had to reset my whole computer. It wasn't bad. I just had to reset it. But at the time, I was still kind of I was good with the laptop, but I wasn't like I was panicked. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with the laptop? But you know, I don't know how people be doing it. Like mainly white people. White people just like they be letting their cats get on the computer. I'm like, bro, if you don't get off, like if there's a cat, I'm like, get off. I'll lock the door. I'm like, bro, get back up. You know what I'm saying? I love cats. I'm a big fan of cats, but I'm like, look, when it comes to making a video or something like that, get them off the computer. I don't know, bro. I don't know how people be doing it. They be letting the cats literally just like in front. They be like, oh, he's so cute. I'm like, no, that's not cute. Get out of my way. You know what I mean? Like, come mess with me when I'm editing the video. Come mess with me when I'm done with the video. So don't do it while I'm, you know. But after that, I felt like I was done with everything I needed to do. I felt like I just rapped so much. You know, when you get tired of something, you know, just like I don't know why I keep bringing up Iron Man. Just like how Robert Downey Jr. I think I'm saying that right. Robert. We're gonna say Robert. He got tired of playing Iron Man. You know he did. So he just ended his contract. He's like, bro. Like Han Solo with Star Wars. He was like, bro, just kill me. He got tired of playing that character. And it's not that I couldn't rap or anything. I just didn't feel no motivation. People stopped listening to my music, so I was like, there ain't no point of even, you know. I still wrote down rhymes, but I was just like, nah, this ain't it. I made my final mixtape. My confidence was still there and everything, and I was just trying to help out some homies around me, you know, mainly people I smoke with or something. Like, you want to rap, and I'll try to help them out, and they was horrible at rapping, by the way, but you know, I was at that point I kind of seen like what Elijah's going through. He's just trying to be a producer because Elijah made like a lot of songs, and when you make a lot of songs, you just kind of you want to rap, but you're just like, I don't know what to rap about, so I just kind of sat down in that producer role, and really that's it. That's my whole rap career, you know. So I think that's it. Well, now we're gonna get to the conclusion, and then sum it up. It's kind of conclusion. You gotta deal with a lot and hope you make a great song. If you kind of remember part of the stories, you gotta. Like when you rapping other people, some people ain't gonna like the beat. Some people ain't gonna like the way you rap. No, I take that back. Some people ain't gonna like the beat. Some people just might not be prepared. Like, some people just. My worst is when you rap other people. They always say, "Oh, I'm about to freestyle. I'm just gonna freestyle." I'm like, bro, you didn't come down with no rhymes, like, or they'll come down with like 3 bars or 4 bars, and you're just looking like. Because when I was hungry for the rap, I had all my songs kind of. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this song, we're gonna do this song, we're gonna do this. I had it all planned out because I messed up so many times. I had everything planned out. You know, some people just make one song and I'm like, yep, that's fire, and they put it out. I'm like, bro, I ain't like you ain't even make no whole dang mistake, bro. But yeah, it's just down the later line I got to that producer status, and I'm just like, dude, like if you're not prepared, it's to the point I let my homie borrow the laptop. I let him borrow it, and he only came back like with one song. He shouldn't have went ham on it. He shouldn't have just went more. You see how when I when my friend let me borrow a laptop, I got some songs done. I did this, I did that, so I can finish the project because I couldn't just stay at his house all day. You know, I just couldn't do it at the time. But you know, take advantage. You know, if your friend trusts you enough to use this laptop, finish your mixtape, finish 3 songs a day, or you know, I still rap, but you know, I still rap, but I don't make songs. I just kind of just put it in my head, like if it comes down it, and it's still people out there that still rap to this day, and they don't, and you know, they don't lose their confidence or anything, but I should put. But it's some people that they just keep rapping. I seen some people like in my hood and everything. And is this for the next video? I think I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I might say this twice, but I don't know. We're just gonna end that segment. I don't know. Songs on YouTube, not SoundCloud, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post my videos out here and get down like that. But it's people will go tired of you sending. People gonna get tired of you sending mixtapes to them, man. They just gonna get tired of it. They're gonna get tired of it. Now I kind of understand. Like, there's some people in my hood that rap and everything, but they don't even rap. They don't make no songs. They don't make nothing new, and it just you kind of grow tired. You just want to produce it, or you just feel like you rapped everything, and you know. So that's why I'm saying if you make a hit song, you're good, or if you change up your style, you might be good. That's what I'm gonna explain later in the video. I thought I could see that a little bit more better. But you know, I have, you know, some people do like my raps, and so that's why I'm gonna put it on YouTube and get paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my old songs on there, and y'all gonna see like like you gonna be like, damn, this rap is okay. You gonna see some songs like, okay, that was pretty good, that was pretty alright. You're gonna see like the progress of my rap, and I'm just decided to put it on there, you know, and I want, you know, somebody's gonna like it, you know, somebody's probably gonna watch this whole video through, and so you never know. That was enough. Well, basically, look, I've been rapping for a long time, and I as I kind of see the YouTube and SoundCloud, I'm just gonna advertise my music like I advertise my YouTube videos. So basically, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna do it, because I rap. I know I done my time for rapping. So I'm like, hey, go listen to my music. Oh, I got a YouTube. So now I got, see what I'm saying? Now I got Call of Duty videos, I got skating videos, I got basketball videos. Oh, you wanna hear me rap? So I can do it all, you know what I mean? Explain to you why having your own laptop is important. So this is you know, if you watch the whole video, whatever, okay, stop talking. Having your own laptop is important because you can upload when you want to upload. Everything will go to you. Everything is going to be in your name. You're going to learn, you're going to know how to do this and this and that. People can charge you. People can charge you if they wanted to. Say whoever watched this video, I could just charge you $5 just because I'm feeling greedy. That's why it's important to have your own laptop and where you can rap over that. I stress this to my little brother enough, man. I'm like, bro, you gotta learn how to work a laptop and this and that, because when you go to another person's studio and do this and that, it's cool in the beginning. There ain't nothing wrong with that in the beginning, but down the line, you're gonna start realizing, you're gonna be like, dang, hold up. He's getting, say if he posted, say my brother, he was a feature on the song, but the song is in his channel, and it's better. You could do one feature, that's cool, but the next feature you need to make sure, hey, this is going on my channel, so I can get the revenue for myself, because people can just use you like that. You know what I'm saying? I was unfortunate. I was unfortunate. I had good friends, so they didn't charge me nothing. But you know, when my homie told me about that, he's like, "Y'all should just charge people and all this and that." You can just, so make sure you get a laptop. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a laptop and you're trying to take rap serious, get a laptop first. so you can get your fan base, so you can build up. It's just like YouTube. This is how I got my YouTube. I got my own. I was trying to share a YouTube with somebody. The person didn't do nothing for the channel, so I ended up doing all the work. And now look at me. Now I'm getting money off of it. You know what I mean? So if you want to make money off of it, get a laptop. That's your only hope. Or make sure your friends got your back. But at the same time, this world, even if you're a good rapper and your friends a good producer and all that, it's still like a little iffy. You still want to know how to put stuff in your own name. So that's what I'm saying. Get your own laptop. Go to the pawn shop. Go save up. Do what you got to do. Get your own laptop. Because you ain't going to be making... You're going to be rapping for years. If you don't got your laptop, you ain't getting no revenue. None whatsoever. About gunplay. Everybody raps about, oh, I got the heater. You about to go meet your maker. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. And, I'm a shooter like a Laker. You know, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to go out the top. I'm trying to think. I'm still trying to think about the rap on right now. I'm about to start. Okay, anyway. But yeah, just stop rapping about the gangster stuff because everybody thinks they're a gangster. Everybody's talking about this and that. And I seen the gangsters. They said they was gonna do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like I made a story about me getting jumped. I shouldn't have got jumped another time. That dude didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from the way I grew up, I didn't really like. I still have ghetto tendencies, and I've been in a lot of fights. I'm gonna make stories about that probably. If this video do good, I'll start telling you about every fight I've been into. But at the end of the day, everybody wants a girlfriend. Everybody wants a girl they can come home to. Everybody wants to relax at the end of the day. So, even, in the trap house and this and that, it's just a bunch of people just manipulating other people. Like, literally, bro, it just, like, you ever hung out with your thug friends, you just like, look, bro, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? You thinking like, damn, man, these motherfuckers, they don't care about my life. They always, every time they get in a fight, you got to protect him. And I'm like, bro, just calm down. You're a hothead, man. Like, chill out. But everybody talks about rapping and killing and this and that. But I'm like, bro, like, you think fantasizing about being in jail is cool and all that stuff. And it's just, if you got to be a big time, you got to be a hot shot. What's this dude? What's his name? Boosie? Is it Boosie? I think it's Boosie, right? Is it Boosie? Hold on, wait. I gotta stop the video. I had to look at it real quick. Boosie, man, I like about him is he's he's from the down south, H-Town, hold it down. Not from Houston or nothing like that, but that's what I like about the Southern Raptors is like they do some ghetto stuff, but they're not like you don't supposed to be high headed, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to just do it. You gotta be smooth the way you do it. Boosie, you know, he gets arrested. You can see this, you can look up his videos, he gets arrested and he just telling the cops off and this and that, like real gangster stuff. Like you got to be real gangster with it. That's what I like about the down south Texas thing. I right now I'm living in St. Louis, and I grew up. I was born in St. Louis, but at the same time, when I moved to Texas, you got to deal with Mexicans. You still got to deal with different type of people. Houston, everything we move slow down there. So when you got the West Coast and the East Coast. East Coast talking about lyrical gameplay. West Coast is just like, bro, we just the West Coast. You know what I mean? You got North, Eminem, Yellow Wolf. I think I don't know. I might be missing all of it, but it's just Chicago, yeah, Chicago and stuff, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, but it's just too much. How I'm supposed to relate about you having a gun and I don't shoot people? I skate. You see the skateboard in the background? Wrong finger. You see skateboard in the background? How do you see that's a Game Boy right there. How I'm gonna relate? You see the vans on the over there? The vans right there? I want you to notice the background a little bit. It ain't the best, but I can't relate to when you saying you shooting, you doing all that. I don't do gangster stuff. I do gangster stuff when I had to. I feel like I'm getting disrespected. The only time you see me acting gangster is probably on the basketball court because that's when you go run into a gangster person. So it's like, bro, but I ain't never been in a fight with somebody pulled a gun on me because I'm like, bro, damn, that shit fell down. Damn it, I knew it was gonna fall down eventually. But it's just like you have to make if you're gonna make if you get all your gangster out of you and then make a mixtape that you can sing on for ladies for something else. Shoot, make a little techno song or make something. If you make a whole song about trapping and all that, you ain't gonna make it. Cause it's everybody's trying to trap and NBA Youngboy and all these people and all that. They're better than you, man. And that's the thing about when you rap, your confidence is so dang high. You think you're the best when you step in there. You're talking about, I love my mom, I do it for my mom. But if you push my limits, you might see my limits. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always the same. It just gets boring. Like T-Pain said, you gotta really change something or just jump into different genres. So I'm gonna be posting my music after this video. You're gonna see what I'm saying about jumping into different genres. I guarantee you're gonna love my hooks. My hooks and ad libs are unstoppable, bro. I might not be the best lyrical person, but my hooks and ad libs is gonna keep you going. I guarantee you, bro. A lot of songs, and whether you like it or not, some people gonna like it. You might not like it. Somebody in the world might like it. That's what I mean by that. Is that goes back to the laptop thing. Post your music, and then you gonna see people that like it. You gonna see people that don't. But your thing is slowly. When you're rapping, your music is gonna slowly digress. You see, when I was advertising my music, when I was on SoundCloud and everything, my things digressed because people didn't want to hear me no more. They was like, "Look, dude, we're getting tired of it." They say, "You gonna make it big or not? You gonna make it something that everybody can groove to, dance to, or bob their head to, or not?" You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna. You're gonna see your plays decline. So that's what I'm saying is you gotta make a song that a radio song type. Stop talking about gunplay and this and that. That is not gonna get you nowhere. You might get false hype. It might be people that like, dang, that was pretty tight. Y'all might even say, yeah, that song's pretty dope. Listen to it once and then I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is just that if your audience love the gunplay and all that, then you're good. But I guarantee you're not gonna get that far because it's just not really. It's not it. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here. You could, I don't want to say that on YouTube, but it's some different genres out there you should touch. If you feel like your plays are going down, touch some different genres, man. Make some rock rap songs, make some techno rap songs, I made some Mexican songs just because, just to see if I can get some Mexican movie. They'll listen to it. Mexicans, they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you can get down like that, and then get the next song. If you make a different type of song, then people will see what you're about, and then they'll listen to another song. I'm not saying don't rap about gunplay, but you know what I'm saying? Get that out your mindset. Rap about something else, man. Like, it's just, I've seen this so many dang times. And no, I'm not hating. No, I'm not hating. It's just, you gotta be diverse with it. So, my whole thing is make sure you get a laptop, post your music. If your fans say they want something else, they're gonna want something else. Listen to those fans, Still make a mixtape for yourself, and then make a mixtape for your fans. Don't just keep making a mixtape for yourself because people are gonna be like, look, I can't relate to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? They want something to move their head to, or if they're drunk or high, then they could play it in a party or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your false friends hype you up. My friends did that in the beginning of my rap career, but at the end I was like, okay, I can kind of possess this. I know how to get the people to move, So that's a good thing about me, But really, I'm gonna stress it out one more time. Get a laptop. Get a laptop. Don't trust nobody that makes your beats and all that. You need to learn how to make your beats. You need to learn how to get your features and all that. You can still mess with them, but get your laptop. Get you a laptop. Get you a laptop. I'm gonna keep saying it a couple more times. Get you a laptop. Get you a laptop. Get a laptop. Get a laptop. Get a laptop. Get a laptop. Anyway, if you watch this video, it's a long video. It's the longest video I ever posted. I'm gonna post my music after this so y'all can get a good feel. But rather than that, alright, I'm out.